I don't vote personally, and I know that a lot of friends that I have don't vote.
Do I vote? No. And I haven't voted because I felt before it never was affected. I was never affected by it. I did not vote in the last election.
And so now we have the voice. It's like you want to push the mute button.
Maybe you care about health care. Maybe you care about education. If you have children, where are your children going to school and how is your school going to get money? These are things that affect society on a whole, not just politicians.
I've had the opportunity to work with people who don't look like me, who don't think like me, but they respect me and I respect them. And we've come together with the commonality that the air, the roads, they don't know what color you are, they don't know if you're a man or a woman. People have to get to where they need to get to, work and home. We all want to be safe when we get home. We want to be safe when we go shopping. So you are forced to find commonalities. That's what I think is missing in the state legislature. And when you have a certain number of women anywhere, the dynamics change because the conversations change.
I got elected to Mar Vista Community Council, which is one of these junior city councils, and it was the first time in a long time that I campaigned for myself. I'd done a lot of campaigns for other people, and I found that I really enjoyed it, and it really felt like a way I can contribute. And then I worked at a law firm and initiated a process where I convinced my law firm to sponsor a child care center. And in fact, we just had our groundbreaking this past week. And we are about to be the first law firm west of the Mississippi to open a child care center.
That is fantastic. Third term as a city clerk, but my passion is education. So because my position is full-time as a city clerk in my city, I decided to run for the community college board. I represent 50% of my district, and proudly so. I stand behind what I believe in, and that's, true government for the people, by the people, and really represent what I believe in, and that's that the people are the ones in charge. We just happen to be their public servants.
So I always wanted to run, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So then in the year 2000, I decided to run. Friends of mine came to me and they said, "You want to run?" I'm like, "Me? No." So I did. And I beat 3 guys, and the incumbent who had never been beaten. So I won with 700 votes. So I became the first Latina to serve on that board, and it's the largest school district. It's important to have somebody who understands education, understands health issues.
I currently sit on the Westside Union School Board. I've always been a behind-the-scenes player. I started early on in terms of I was one of those kids growing up where everybody was telling me you can't save the world, leave it alone, leave it alone. And just very passionate about life and passionate about people, passionate about public education, families, and at-risk youth because, I fit all those categories. And, I'm always about trying to find that middle ground, focusing on the issues that people are passionate about. And again, it comes back to the top. It's about families and children.
I'm used to fighting the good fights. I was the first progressive ever elected in my city of Santa Maria of about 100,000 people. Only the third woman in 105 years. Wow. So we know how to sustain ourselves against all sorts of diversity issues and conflicts and oppression.
When I was a young child, my mom used to take us with her on voting day into the booth and go, "This is the most exciting day of the year. And this is the most important thing you will ever do in your life." And then we'd watch her vote and we'd get all excited. And so when I turned 18, I was ready.